Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is and how to use the tool Weighted Weights. This video is also available in Spanish. Well, this is a definition tool. It got the following characteristics. Allows you to define objectives, functions, and other characteristics that the product or service is going to have, and it has to be created, and also their restrictions. This tool is required in a meeting between the client or users and the whole team project. Each participant will assign a factor on each objective, function, and restriction. After each participant assigns a value of each factor, there will be added power in order to define their weight in the project. This also will be able to compare the different clients' needs in order to establish which is more important and which one is less important. This tool is using the empathy stage in a project that is being developed with the design thinking methodology or any other agile methodology. So Weighted Weights is an extremely helpful tool. You cannot do it by yourself. You have to have not only your team, but also the user or customer that is going to be a participant in the project. Before we start, if you like what we do, if you like our channel, please subscribe, give us a like, share our content, turn on the bell because it really helps us a lot and allow us to keep growing. So the first thing is that you need to gather the group, okay? And it has to be everyone that is involved in the project. So it has to be the customer, it has to be the user, and of course, the team that is being working on this. So for example, if you are working by yourself, do not use this tool because it won't help you. So yeah, you have to have everyone that is related in this. And then you are going to create a board. This board is going to have the following characteristic. The first thing is the punctuation. When you give one to one of these characteristics, it means that is bit important, it is not too important. But if you give a 5, it means that is very important. So the board is divided in the following part. In the top, you will have the objectives, you will have the functions, and you will have the restrictions. Then you will have who's the customer, who's the user, and the different team members. It could be 2 or it could be many. So this could be working, but at the end, you will have to have the total. The total is very important because that will allow you to know how much everything is. So for the first objective, of course, you will have to have someone to moderate the session. It's very important. And you could have different objectives. You could have many objectives, but for this example, I'm just going to have 2. The functions of the product, service, of a business idea, and of course, the restrictions. The idea here is that you will have the total. The total is extremely important because it will allow you to define your priorities. For example, here the function 2 is extremely important because it has 16. 16 is the majority. The function 1 is the less important because it only have 6, and but you will know that. So when you have all the results and make all the votes and all the different explications, you will have to weighted weights. It means to define which ones are more important, and then you will define priorities. It means the variable that is more important, we are going to start with that because it's extremely important. We need to work on that, and with that, you can define the route that you will have to develop your product, your service, or your business model. When you finish calculating the weighted weights, the task defined must be determined. What are the priorities of the project? Of course, this tool works very good as the first resource to get to know each other, team, user, and clients. Why? Because with that, you will understand what the customer want, what the user want, and how you as a team member can be working with this. Establish a criteria, hierarchy, and objectives, function, and restriction of design. This is very important because you will have to know which one are the objectives, which ones are the functions, and of course the restriction. And in order to do that, you will have to talk with the users and you will have to talk with the customers and write it and understand what do we want. So for that, I believe that this is a very simple tool, but it's very helpful. It really allowed you to understand and work properly the different kind of things that you want to do. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help in your education. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. Remember that our Udemy courses are already available. In the description of this video, you can find the link. Every week, we got new content. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.